Racing League Hub Category 2 Season 6 Championship, and we have a potential four-way battle for the championship. And what better place to answer the question than the notorious Interlagos circuit in Brazil. Hello everyone, I am Spag, aka Lenny, whatever you want to call me, and welcome to RLH Season 6, round number 14 at Brazil. And today, yes, as I did say, we do have a four-way drivers battle on the track here. And at the moment, let's just run a ball with Scope. He is one of the four drivers who could be fly home for a championship win then. So we've got all the four people who are in for a championship. I'll give you a bit of it, bit more info when Scope does finish his lap. We might as well ride on board with this as he flies through now, as we put some lap data on for you guys, as it already looks like he has invalidated through that twisty turn to the center S there. So I feel like it'd be a good idea now to talk to you guys about what's occurring as we ride on board with Chill, another contestant for the whole championship today. He's only 12 points behind, so it's Sparholt and also Wesley don't have a good result. He's still within a chance of taking home the crown today. So at the moment, Sparholt with a disqualification from Japan after some interesting corner cutting, as Chill's gone purple through the first sectors, no one's set a lap yet, is ahead by 1 point at 152. Wesley in behind with only one win and 3 podiums on 151 points as people are starting to set laps now. Chill on 140 and Scopefielder 24 points behind on 128 then. Then we've got a little battle in behind as well between Quint and Black Mamba. 95 and 94 points. I believe they're both here today. Yes, they are. So that'll be an interesting one. Also Invisible in there as well. So basically the whole top 7 are all in championship basically fights at the moment. So even though there may be a low attendance today, guys, we're in for some, well, unrivaled racing hopefully, as Black Mamba firstly replies to Sparholt. Sparholt's in the first lap time of the day with a 108.396. Black Mamba goes and beats that to make it a 108.308. So Black Mamba at the moment topping the timing sheets with just under half bar drivers set lap time so far. Then we can see Jerome is coming to the end of his lap right now, and also Sparholt as well. Sorry, I thought that was Sparholt. That is Jerome coming to the end of the middle sector, and I believe RLH Wesley, yeah, Wesley may be on for another lap actually. We'll put the lap data on. He's on the mediums though, so don't get any ideas from the lap times he's setting on. 109.1 on those tyres. So Wesley is on for a good, he's looking good for pace to be fair. Only 8 tenths off on the mediums, obviously a harder tyre. He could be on for something pretty good here, as Jerome is now coming up to the finish line then to record his lap. He goes P3, 3 tenths behind Sparholt, his teammate, and ahead of Prince Killer and Chill. Who else is on a lap? Everyone else is on out laps to be fair at the moment. Donkey down in the pits. Chill looks like he's probably going to head himself into the pits. Yes, he is from what I can see. It would be a good idea to... oh no, Chill's going to go up for another lap. He's not improving this one, but is he going to go again? Down and towards turn number 1 then. Chill's going to go for another round trying to improve his lap time. He's just got enough VOS probably to do it, and he's going to be pushing that car to the limit. Chill obviously is still in the fight here, so he's got to record some good laps. We see Cowboy Key in behind on a lap as well then, as he goes down towards that middle sector. Who else will be on a lap then? We can see that's Lone Toro actually setting a purple middle sector is Wesley. Wesley's on fire. Will it be a improved lap for the Toro Rosso driver? He's out of that EOS, so he's used all of it up, and he goes P6 for a 108.9. So be careful, guys. 6 tenths, and then RLH Wesley has taken that pole position. My goodness, he could be on for something. Jerome, I assume, is coming to the pit. Sparholt out again, and I'm just gonna quickly put up the live stream because I know a few of you are already on the stream and waiting. Boomer's asking for co-coms. Sadly, I can't really send you an invite, so I don't know how that would be possible unless you can get one of the guys to send you an invite within the session. I'll be happy to do a bit of co-com, Boomer. According to... Yes! Yes! According to Jerome, there'll be light rain at the end of the race. Oh my god, we're going to have a full-on Brazilian race here today. It's Invisible goes P3 with 108.6. Oh my god, couldn't this get any more Brazilian if we tried? Invisible sets a purple final sector, so he looks like he's got a bit of straight line speed on that McLaren car. Then he flies down towards turn number 4 then. So Bruma, if you can get an invite from anyone, I'll be happy to co-con with you, as Wesley will be heading into the pits this time around. But QVR Sparhol is on his second lap then. He's flying through now, touching the curb so much that he's basically holding the curb as we come towards the end of sector 1 at 16.8. Just slower than his first lap there. Not too confident with probably turn 2 and 3 there, and he has invalidated his lap time and surely will give up on this time round then. But he still looks like he's going for it, which is pretty peculiar if I would say the least. Schofield is on a lap and it looks like, I don't know what he's doing because he's not set a lap time. Invisible is not on a lap. 10K is not on a lap. Not many people on laps. Lots of people invalidating. Donkey Dan is on a lap though. And Keith Miepa once again coming in the chat with Prince Killer. Giving him a bit of support when he needs it. Down in P6 at the moment. Just by Black Mamba in the championship. Those two really close on points. But it looks like Mamba setting a good first lap. Could be on for a bit of a surprise. Obviously being about mid-pack most of the season, it's not been something that he's really been enjoying. But look at this, hang on a sec. Scope's getting a little run from Prince here. Is Scope's going to use the EOS or is he going to head into the pits? Not really sure what Scope's doing, not turning up his EOS at all. He's going to head straight back into the pits. Oh, has he just set his lap? I'm not even sure to be fair. But looks like Prince is on our lap. Going down towards turn number 1. Then 10K coming to the pits, I believe. Donkey Dan just flying through the center S's as well as we speak. Bosmot's yet to set a lap time. He's going for one right now. Don't cheat today, Sparholt. No. So Sparholt knows what he could lose here. If he, I don't think there is any place where he can really cheat on this track, to say that. But look at that Black Mamba trying to give Bosmos a little bit of a tow coming out of the pit lane then. Coming through turn 4 then. And it'd be a good idea now to get on the track layout then. Through the Descida de Largo, up towards turn number 6 now. Ferradura, and I think it's Lorania, turn number 8 then, we're coming through now. And into turn 9, Pinarino, as Bruma has joined the session. Looks like I'm going to have to give Bruma an invite at some point, as it seems like it'd probably be a good time actually, as a few people are just flying around the track. It would be a good time as, I'm going to set up a party because I forgot to do that and give Bruma an invite. So we're going to have a co-com today. Sorry guys for the blue screen for about 30 seconds I'd say, as we try and get this party up and running to make sure Bruma gets in. I don't think we're really missing much on track at the moment. Bosmot's obviously setting his lap, and we'll have a look at that at the end of it. But we need to get Bruma in the party, and then he can give us a bit more information about what we can see on stream basically. So I've invited Bruma to the party, and let's have a look where Bosmot's lap took him. It took him on an invalidated run then. So Bosmot's probably not going to be too happy with that. But he doesn't look like he's going again for another lap. There's Fiscal, who's just sitting in the pits. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just vibing out there. But 10K starting a lap now, and what can he do? We haven't seen much from 10K. It's Prince Killer at some point on that last lap did go P2, beating out Sparhole then, as Bruma now joins. Welcome back to the Combox from what was it, season, was it 4 or 3 you left me?
I think it was season 4.
Just turn up your mic volume by the way, just a tiny bit, because getting a bit drowned out.
1 moment. What about now?
A bit more, mate. It's just a bit muffled. I don't think it's changing.
Wait.
Hang on. I'm not too sure at the moment. Hopefully you can get that sorted, as we just run on board with Sparhole right now, who looks like he's on another lap then. EOS mode number 3. And there we go. Oh, he has a bit of a tank slapper there coming up towards turn number 10. Bico de Pato, and then through Magulio he goes down towards Jung Xiao. I'm probably butchering all these names. You hate me right now, Boomer. But now, through that, through turn number 12, then up through 13, and through 14 he comes now. Question is, can Sparhole... Oh no, he's going to head into the pits. He's not happy with that lap. Otherwise, he's either hiding something, or I don't know what he's trying to do here. But Sparhole not wanting to set that lap time, and Scorpion now flies through Magulo down towards Zheng Xiao, and then up he goes, climbs the hill then to finish his lap. There, he's got enough EOS to go. He can burn it to the end of the lap. He's going to enable that DRS when it comes up, hitting over 200 miles an hour. Then you can see that DRS open as we come up to the line. He goes P1 with a 108.243, half attempt ahead of Black Mamba in P2. And my God, at the moment, this quali order is a bit hectic as Invisible does improve, but doesn't go up a position, but consolidates that P5 of a 108.4 then. Jerome on a lap as well, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Donkey Dan, what can he do? He's going through the middle sector now then. At the moment, obviously holding it in EOS mode 5, he's really pushing it through this middle sector. Maybe he's got a bit more downforce than anyone else. Can he basically use it? He's up a tenth and basically 2 tenths actually, so he should be able to get past Jerome. Let's have a look at this last sector then. If it's good, if it's perfected out that final corner out of Zheng Xiao, this could be on for maybe beating Invisible's lap time. Up to the line now for Donkey Dan, and he goes P5, beating out Invisible by 3 thousandths of a second then. So Donkey Dan really just, well, peeping out there. And now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. RLH Wesley now coming out on the soft tyre that he's been holding out on for the whole stint, and it looks like he's on a lap right now then, showing everyone what he can do in that Toronto then. He's fighting for the championship, so I assume he's been practicing quite a lot for this one as he comes through turns number 6 and 7 actually, up towards 8. And I'm just going to check. Yeah, so only with the 1 win and 3 podiums at the moment for RLH Wesley. At the moment on a 108.9. What can he surprise us with this time around then? Down in P10 at the moment. Hopefully this should be a vast improvement of that. Oh, he's run wide, and he's still a validated lap time for Wesley. He may have lost a bit of time out of that corner, and now he's going to run up to line. Surely he's going to run out of EOS. He's not timed the EOS perfectly there. Will he have enough time to get back in the pits after this is another question as well. But up to line for Wesley, it's going to be a 108.392. So only a 6/10 improvement from his mediums lap. So surely Wesley can potentially think, you know what, I can do a bit better than this. Bruma, is it all working for you?
I hope so.
Yep, it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good.
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 Yeah, let's see what Wesley can do with the second set of soft tires. I mean, we know he's a pretty fast driver, so yeah.
Well, yeah. So so I don't know if Wesley will be able to get back in time in the pits.
I think he has enough time. It's a short lap time. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
should be doable.
Should be, but you gotta have a bit of, you got to be a bit cautious about that. But Borsimot's one of the 2 people not set laps. I don't know what Fiscal's doing. He's just sitting in the pit lane. Oh, potentially he may have a quali ban. Maybe. I don't know. But Borsimot's coming up to the line then. He's flying through now. EOS mode 5. Hot lap all the way to the line then. Going to be bolting over 205 miles an hour as he hits the line. And it's a 108.9. Only beating out 10 Cowboy Key there. Cowboy Key needs to be improving his lap time. QVR Chill as well. He needs to get a good lap in. Here, but any chance of that happening, he needs to gain around 5/10 of a second. Up climbing the hill then, coming up towards the line then. Yeah, Wesley will be fine of time as 2 minutes 30. Literally no one's out of the pits yet. So flying through now. And here will be the start of QVR Chill's lap. There's no one else to really talk about. So coming through turn number 1 and 2 now, then the center S's. He's going to make sure he doesn't invalidate there. It looks good through the first few corners then. Out of 3. Down the retroposter we go then. Down towards turn number 4. Breaking out about 100 meter board. Turning in at around 30 meters before the apex there. And now flying up through turn number 5 then. Out of the seat of the Largo we go. Through Forever Dua now. Flying it in. Just sticking the car in and hope it's just stays there, and now down towards turn number 8, and then through Pinarino we go then.
You love that corner, don't you?
Obviously I love that corner. I won't be giving predictions yet, by the way. QVR chill. What can he do then? Coming through the final few corners then. Up and climbing up the hill. We can see, I believe is that Jerome on a lap ahead? That is Jerome on a lap ahead. At the moment on 108.6. Can he improve? He goes on a 108.5. Chills up by 4 tenths. This is looking good for the Williams driver. He goes P2.
P2, yeah.
It's a Williams 1-2. Here we go then. This is where it gets a bit interesting. Sparhole on his outlap, coming up to line to start it. What can the championship leader do? What can Wesley do as well? He's only just getting through the middle sector now, so he'll have enough time to set a lap. But now, Sparhole at the moment in P6. Surely he's got to improve by a lot here, as he's really burning that EOS. He's down in the first sector, down by half a tenth of a second there. So, boom, if you can just keep an eye on that, as I just look through and just seeing if anyone else is on laps. Scope's on the lap as well. He'll be looking for something. As we've got yellows in sector 1, I can't see anyone. So Fiscal not doing qualifying. I don't know why. Cowboy Key needs to improve his lap time. 10K about to start. His 10K is just going to have enough time. Jerome right behind Chill. I don't think any of them are on laps. Invisible had to start his lap, so I think we should ride on board with Sparhole, unless I can see anyone else further around the lap. No, so Sparhole.
Sparhole the stop now.
Oh, he's up by just up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's got a little bit of a toe actually for Jerome. Here we go then. This will be interesting. So Jerome giving Sparhole the toe. How much will it give him up to line for the Alpha driver? He only goes P3. The top 3 separated by around half a tenth of a second. And that, my friends, is the end of qualifying. So what can Wesley do? He only needs to gain a tenth to get ahead of Sparhole then. Black Mamba, we've only seen one real lap from him so far. Can he improve the Mercedes driver? It looks a good lap first time around. Scope improves still with a 108.1. He's looking feisty for this championship as well. 24 points behind. He'd need a miracle here today, but it's still on for him. Mamba coming up to line. Prince, I believe that's coming up to line. He's up by half a tenth of a second. So can Prince get involved in all of this? He could get past Sparhole at this rate. Up to line, he only goes P4, only 900s away. Black Mamba goes P2, splits the Williams there. Mamba on a flyer. Here we go then. Wesley up to line. Look how close this quali is. Up to line, can Wesley split any of them? Can he get ahead of his rival on track? He goes P2. Wow, how close is this grid? The top... Wow, the top 6 separated by absolutely nothing. Chill and Sparhole don't seem to be on laps. Jerome doesn't seem to be on a lap. So that is everyone done. And my God, the top 6 are separated by 1.5 tenths. How close do you want it to be, Bruma?
I think we have a very good race ahead of us. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, just keep it clean, lads. And I don't know if you've heard or not, but I think Wolgebert said in the chat, according to Jerome, there will be light rain at the end of the race, which means it's going to be a classic Brazilian Grand Prix.
Yeah, you gotta love Brazil. I mean, the races here are always unpredictable, and I mean, anything can happen now. So yeah.
Whew. QVR Chill doing a Kimi. I don't know what he's doing up the line there, but Chill's finished, and then that will be the end of the session once Jerome pops himself into the pit lane. But my God, do you want a more competitive top 6? and don't
this
even
is fantastic, yeah.
Top 9 separated by 0.4 of a second. I've never seen that in my life. How close this grid is. Beat that C4. My goodness. I want to see what lap time... Oh, C.25 is being streamed as well. What lap time do they get? That would be interesting to see. A 108.156. I want to see what was Scope's lap. Hang on. 136. So C2 did beat C2.5. That is perfect to see. So Schofielder takes pole today. Second place will be Wesley, and third will be Black Mamba. P4 is Chill on the grid. P5 is QVR Sparhole. P6 goes to Prince Killer. P7 is Donkey Dam. P8 goes to Invisible. P9 is Jerome's to take home in qualifying. P10 goes to 10k. P11 is just outside the top 10. Bosmos on a different set of tyres. Maybe he may go onto the hards and maybe wait it out until maybe this light rain at the end of the race. Catboy Key, and then Let's Get Fiscal not setting a lap time. But thank goodness we beat C2.5, and we're closer than C2.5 in terms of well, in terms of everything. But here we go then. So I'm just having a look at C4 as well. C4 already started their race. Wow. But it looks like C4 is on for a good one as well. Everyone really close together in that one. But just down this stream. So Boomer, you know how I always talked about in the past about a certain RLH law?
Yeah.
13 drivers here tonight. Could we replicate that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows?
Hope so.
Hang on. Oh no, Fiscal is there. I'm being stupid. Right, I'm going to put up the YouTube stream on my computer. I'm really set up today. I've got the track map beside me, got my phone on, just in case. And we've also, apparently, according to my Snapchat, have got a Ted Kravitz in the pit lane as well. AKA Lord Elephant. But yeah, technically we've got Ted Kravitz in the pit lane right now. I don't know what he's gonna really show to us, but he said if there's any rain in the race, I will be on Ted Kravitz. So that'll be something to look forward to, guys. At if you are watching the stream, and I'm just gonna take off the volume there. But there we go. We got the stream comments. So guys, predictions in the chat would be nice. What do we expect here today then? Fiscal is in his car, so I potentially may have had a quali ban of some kind. So, what are we thinking, Bruno? Who do you think will take home the win today?
Well, I'm going for Wesley, I think. Well, I hope he wins it. I mean, but yeah, I think Wesley has the pace. Maybe Black Mamba as well.
Yeah,
he looks fast as well. Yeah.
Well, just remember, Sparholt will lose. Well, whoever wins out of Wesley and Sparholt basically wins the championship unless they finish 9th and 10th. Then it'll go down to fastest lap. But as it stands at the moment, Wesley is in the perfect position to win the championship after Sparholt was running away with it, and sadly it's just run out of his hands with that disqualification in Japan. So he's going to try all his basically hard luck there to try and do anything. So at the moment we've got 2 comments coming in. At the moment, Give Me Yipper, Prince Killer's brother, says Wesley taking home first, Prince Killer second, and Sparholt first, which means Sparholt would lose the championship. And then Monkey Milko says Donkey Dan will win, down in P7. Wesley will take second, and Scope will take third. So people in the comments also thinking Wesley can win this championship then. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to curse anyone, because firstly I've been thinking, I've just been thinking recently that I may put a bit of the curse on the drivers. But now, Let's Get Fiscal lines up on the grid. He's on the hards, of course he is. It's the alternate strategy. And here we go then. 18 viewers, here we go. In Interlagos we go to, here we go, 4, 5 lights in Brazil. And it's lights out and away we go for the finale of Category 2 then. Who will have the better start down towards Turn 1? Wesley's on the inside. And Scott around the outside. It's going to be close. And there's a bit of contact in behind. But it all seems clean through Turn number 2. Everyone flying through actually. Getting off to the hard stuff actually. As we now fly through down towards Turn number 4 then. And Wesley trying for a move. And it's not happening at the moment for him as we fly through now. Half spin there for Donkey Dan there. Almost looked like Vessel 2012 there for a second as he fly through now. And look at that on the inside. Sparholt goes on his QVR teammate Chill. And look at that down the inside. Chill tries to go on Prince Killer. Prince Killer tries to get involved in that as well. Beautiful camera angle there on Prince Killer's car as we fly up towards the next few corners then with Scope still in the lead as look at that. Fiscal having contact with 10k, and that's Fiscal up and round, and Fiscal's got a bit too audacious, and that will be him definitely taking a trip to the pits at the end of that first lap then. So all seems pretty clean at the moment, as Scope now taking home a 6/10 lead as we go into lap 2 then.
Yeah, Mamba now pressuring Wesley as well, so Wesley maybe feeling the pressure a bit from behind.
Yeah, as I've just got, well, 10K's heading to the pits with a new front wing, so not only is it ruined Fiscal's race, but it's also ruined I don't think Fiscal got damage as well. Does Fiscal didn't even get damage from that, so
no, it didn't,
I assume that he'll be getting a little bit of a word from the stewards box. Definitely to say that, but I assume, knowing Brazil, there'll definitely be a safety car at some point during this race then. So at the moment, 11 drivers still really in a chance for the race win here, as Fiscal and 10K kind of out of it before we even started, as we've got 34 laps to go, and my god, these 34 are going to be some interesting laps, I can tell you that one, as everyone seems to be just funneling in position, as we've got some weird gaps here, as the timing screens for me are a bit screwed up, and 10K, he's raised quick from the session, he's not liking that. Fiscal, not, well, he's just not happy with Fiscal diving up the inside of him, and it doesn't seem like he wants to finish this race then. But at the moment we can see a little train forming in behind. Don't know about these gaps. Apparently there's 36 seconds between Chill and Spothold, but no, 8 tenths and 10K has been disqualified. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 10K just lagged out the session and has been disqualified. Oh no! I thought he just rage quit from the session, but no. Oh, that's so unfortunate for him, and that shows how bugged the F1 game is at the end. And yes, F's in the chat would be respected for him there, as we now fly through. We're down to 12 drivers already, and I can assure you right now, 10K will be slamming his controller on the desk, slamming as well. And 10K, he's in voice chat. I don't know what he's saying, but he must be so annoyed that that's happened. No, yeah, look at that 10K. I don't know why he's still on track if he's disqualified, but he may give people DRS. A Spot loses the back end through Magulo there, as we fly through now towards the end of the lap, and Chill really giving him a little bit of a push there, as is Spot not really getting the pace that he would have wanted right now with his championship contender just two places ahead of him. So we've got a long way to go in this race, and I can tell you right now, it's a race for you to stick around with a title decider. Hello, Lord. We don't need any 10 gravits yet, I can tell you that one, as it's all looking pretty clear in the skies, as no rain forecast is at the moment, but for the end of the race, potentially, as we fly through now towards the end of Sector 1 then for these guys. And not many overtakes happening at the moment, with Donkey Dan holding up this second train then. Invisible has been able to latch on, and there's yellows in Sector 1, I assume, for Fiscal. But I'm not really sure. That could be actually for 10K in the pits for that disqualification.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's for 10K, yeah.
Yeah. But meanwhile, Cowboy Key has been able to get onto the back of this Donkey Dan Jerome train, as Dan's just not being able to catch up to Invisible and Prince Killer. Someone in the chat, it was Monkey Milko, said Donkey can win this one.
Exit out of the last corner.
Oh, here we go then. Thank you for spawning that out. Can Wesley take the move for the race lead then, as we go up towards turn number 1 for the Centre S's? Will it be a move round the outside for the lead then? It's Scope versus Wesley. Wesley on the inside. He's got the move done there for P1 in this race. And at the moment, this is the championship win for the Toro driver then. And with only one win, this would be something to really speak about. As Sparholt looking now down the inside of Black Mamba. Oh, it's going to be side by side through turn 4, through turn 5. And Sparholt has replied to Wesley's taking of the lead there by getting up into P3. And I don't know about you, but I'll be wanting a little battle between Sparrow and Wesley to take place. What about that would be? Just for the championship, these two. Oh my god, that would be something to really talk about. Whoever wins this race wins the championship, basically. Unless Scope can really get involved.
Yeah, this is going to be an amazing race, I can already tell. Now, how good is Scope Fields exit? It's not that good like Wesley had in the last lap.
I feel like he obviously Scope would have been part of this QVR team. Maybe helping a certain Sparhole out here. I'm not really sure on if there's any team orders between the Lille Esports team, but I hope there isn't. I hope that there's no team orders there. Lord basically reading what I said, saying what I said basically as down towards turn number 4 we go. There could be a little bit of team orders, but I hope there's not, because it just want a real battle happening here with Scope now flying through. I feel like Scope's that kind of guy who wouldn't allow anyone to just give him a position up easily. Runs a bit wide as Phil comes in the chat and says, come on my F2 teammate Wesley. Spag doesn't support QBR. Mate, I've got to be neutral. I've got to be neutral at the moment. I can't place bias on anyone. I'm not going to say who I want to win. Because number one, we got that thing of I basically give a jinx on everyone who I basically mentioned, like you, Lord, last race. But meanwhile, look at this then. Sparhole only a 10th and a half behind Scope. He could be looking for a move. Yes, he does. What a lunge. Down into turn 1 then. And we're really going to see this battle happen now then. Oh, here we go. It's a battle for the leads.
Yeah, this is really exciting stuff. Can Scofield bounce back though? I don't think he can. The top 7 separated by 2.3 seconds. That's
my goodness. But it looks
crazy,
like looks like Black Mama's actually trying to move on Scope potentially. Oh no, I've just got an error. Shoot.
Have you?
Yeah.
So it's my turn now. Do I have to re-invite you, or
can you re-invite me?
No, I can't.
Oh great. God's sake. Flip. Have I got a backup invite? Oh yeah. No. I didn't get a back. Did I get a backup? Is this a backup? Oh, it's a backup. Jerome has saved the stream, everyone. Jerome giving me a backup has saved the stream.
Sparhole is now only 3 tenths behind Wesley. He will open up his DRS now. Can he get the move into turn 1? I don't think he can.
Nice radio commentary. I think I'm back in now, so
yeah.
Hopefully it's all good. Jerome saving the stream. I don't know what everyone's thinking in the chat, but there we go. We're back in, and I don't think there's been any moves, has there? Looks like the McLaren's actually having a bit of a move. And look at that, down in the background as well, Jerome with Donkey Dan. Jerome trying to go around the outside. Dan sticking it down the inside. Surely that's contact, yes! And could you get more?
Oh, he clipped Catboy.
Catboy Key as well. Yeah.
Catboy Key, yeah.
So Dan now needs that safety car. So both Red Bulls really in the mess now. And they won't be happy about that one in the slightest, as Christian Horner will be slamming the pit wall there. As Dan now down in P11 and no Red Bull points at the moment, but I assume safety car territory could be out, but hopefully not at this moment then. So Wesley still in that lead. Sparhole, I don't have any gaps on my screen at the moment, which is really annoying. Hopefully they'll update at the end of the lap then. But Sparhole doesn't look like he'll get a move done this time around then. There you go, there's all the intervals coming in then. And Sparhole is looking for it. He's locked up his left front tyre there. And he really is looking for it early on in this race then. I think it could be... I feel like what I would do if I was Sparhole right now is stick behind and maybe go for a little bit of an undercut potentially on those on new mediums. Potentially could be a little bit of a different scrap happening here. As you should either call me at the pit stop place. Yeah, I will, Lord. I will, don't mind. But Sparhole just ever closing. He's got so much EOS in hand, so surely it could be a potential move down the main straight then. I can see he's got some aggressive. He's got an aggressive style at the moment. He's looking for that move. I don't know if Father Sparhole is watching, because he was watching last time around, but at the moment it's seeming like he's just ducking in behind, and I assume there you go. There's the EOS going back up. But the gap's 6/10, and I don't think that's going to
yeah, I don't think that's enough to get a move done. Yeah,
you've got to be within 3/10 out of that corner then. Oh, actually, look how close he is down towards turn 1. Only a 10th and a half, really, to be fair. Coming through the 10 OSs then, and flying out maybe potentially it's due to the front wing levels both these drivers have. Wesley pulls away a lot through the middle sector, and then Sparholt kind of comes back in sector 1 and the end of sector 3 as well then. So looks like Sparholt's really on for it at the moment, coming through towards turns number 6 and 7 of Ferragua and Lorania, I think it's called, down towards 8 then. And just look at these guys, all 4 in tandem, with Mamba just hooking up the back of this train then. And Chill having a bad race. I don't know what happened to Chill. Did you see what happened to him?
I don't know, I think it's just like he really has a bad pace, so I don't know.
I think he may have been caught in an incident, because he was in that battle. Surely he must have had an off or something. Oh, look at that. Oh, his tyres are really going for it now. So you're pitting in the next, in the next few laps then. Exactly. Exactly what I was saying. And look at that. This is undercut territory. And we know Wesley loves an overcut. Wesley usually won't come into the pits, I assume, until around lap 14 then. So Sparholt's going to make his way up into the lead. It's got to be now. Fits on the mediums, which will go to the end of the race then. Hello, Maurice. Hope you're doing well then. Did you crash? I swear you're in the C2.5 race. I don't know what's happened there then, but out of the pits now, Sparholt comes, and now this is the charge. And he does have Cowboy Key and Boss Mods ahead of him, which could hold him up potentially. If these guys are really in a battle, that could be slowed down. And Maurice got taken out. Sad that. But there you go. Already down to 10 in C.2 there. It's C.25 even. But we're a bit more clean up in C2, aren't we, Boomer? And oh, look at that Cowboy Key. He's really fiddling with that wheel a lot, to be fair. He's not keeping it in a straight line at all, as maybe that's down to his tyres.
Wesley staying out.
As expected, it's the overcut master, as Scope is the first Williams to pit. It's the second person of the race to pit, and Cowboy Key is onto the grass then, and Sparholt, an easy way, he's been let through easily. And let's have a look where Scope is in terms of Sparholt. Sparholt had a good outlap as he now comes in towards turn 1. We see Sparholt on the outside, Scope on the inside. Sparholt will be able to run a lot more speed than Scope. And look at that. Oh my god, that undercut is ridiculous. Look how much he's gained on Scope. It's around 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds he's basically gained. But Scope does have the DRS. And the question is, can he close back up now? So QVR Sparholt. Prince Killer Invisible goes for the second place of the team. I don't really. There you go. Never mind. I was just being a bit stupid there. But Prince and Invisible have a little bit of a battle as well then. So yeah, that's Donkey Dan in the pits as well. He's kind of on his own though, so we won't be seeing much of him at the moment. As we got yellows, and yeah, that's Donkey Dan out. We're down to 11, and we got VSC. Oh my!
Yeah,
McLaren's going to benefit.
Wesley and Mamba just missed it.
Both Red Bulls retiring. Pole time, it was just quicker than C.25, by the way. And it's a double stack at McLaren. Surely that's not going to be good for Invisible.
He won't lose a lot of time though because of VSC.
No, so, you lose quite a lot, but because not a lot of people went under the VSC, I think he'll be fine. Yeah. So out of the pits, where is he? He's ahead of Jerome. I think Dan lost it in the pit lane. I see front wing damage in the pit lane. Oh wow. So the VSC is still out then. And now, where is Prince? Prince is only just behind Sparholt, so Prince got the jump on Scope as we now go back under green flags. Wesley didn't benefit though. Wesley, if only he pit that lap, he would have been loving life, but not this time around then. So Wesley, will he pit this time around? Will Black Mamba also pit? Chill had some luck with this. Yeah, it looks like Chill has, as on the back of Scope as well then. They're both staying out then, so they're both going long in this race, hoping for fresh tyres at the end then. Now this is going to get very interesting very quick. As
Sparholt maybe on the 2-stop, and Wesley on a one stop?
No, I don't know. It's an easy soft medium. It's an easy soft medium. So there's no chance of that happening. Two stops only happen in in season 4 in RLH. Come on. that season 4 race was something else, but hopefully we can kind of replicate that in the last few laps of this race. That'd be something to really talk about with Mamba, Wesley and Sparhole potentially. And also don't forget Scope as well. Scope and Prince are still in this, and so is Chill actually. So it's still a 6-way battle, to be fair. And I want to keep it that way, please, guys. So keep on going how you're going. And I assume that Scope, yeah, look at that. Scope saving all his EOS up. They're all saving EOS quite well, to be fair. So now flying through towards the end of the middle sector. Yeah, Scope looking a bit aggressive as he comes towards Magulo. Will there be a move potentially as Mamba goes just a fast lap of the race then as he goes down the inside of Wesley, and there you go. That's going to spark a few spark a little fire in the works as now Wesley is now going to be behind Black Mamba, who is setting fast laps to be fair, but look at that. There you go. Looks like Chill's actually got a bit of a pace now, so oh god, this is just going to get ever more interesting as we fly through towards the end of Sector 1 for the likes of Chill. I'm just having a look. There won't be any overtakes at the moment, but looks like Chill benefiting from this DRS quite a lot here on those mediums. Can you have a check at Sparholt's laps, by the way, compared to Wesley's, for example? And just see how much he's closing, because he definitely is closing. But these guys need to probably box as soon as possible.
He's closing in by around 0.4 of a second.
Yeah, so surely these guys either need to go super long. Look, these guys, none of them. Oh, Wesley's going to bank it on going into the pits now. So here we go then. He's gone long, and Mamba's going even longer then into this race. He's benefiting on new tyres for the end. So Wesley now heads into the pits. Sparhole is already coming up to the line then. So surely this wish. Oh my gosh, yeah. He's out by a mile ahead. Wesley's going to be bound in like P5. Oh no, this would be a strategy disaster class for the Toro Rossos there. Look at that, he's going to head out behind Scope, down in P6. That is...
Yeah, he needs to get past them quick now.
Yeah, and Sparhole is gaining time really to Black Mamba as well. And he's not losing time, I can tell you that to Prince. So Sparhole could be in a little bit of a field of his own if he's not careful. If the others aren't careful. As all yellow sector 1, that is Cowboy Key off. And he's off and round, but he's not out of the race. He's got damage front wing there. As that is the end, well, basically to his race. As he's going to have to fight that car into the pits then. As Mamba's picked up a 5-second time penalty for speeding. The Mercs won't be liking that one. Heading into the pits now. Mamba's going to be on the end of this train then. So behind Wesley, unless he's had a ridiculous in-lap, surely he'll come out in P6. Baltimore's picking up a time penalty as well. It's not doing too well for the Merc crew. As Prince Killer looks to be getting tracked down by Chill. Ever so slightly. Chill is on a flyer at the moment. He needs to get past Prince. And look at that. There's also Black Mamba. He's going to get out ahead of Wesley. And Black Mamba joins in perfectly for this little battle in P4 ahead of Wesley. How's that happened?
Yeah, maybe Wesley was stuck in traffic. I think the dirty air didn't help.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe a slower pit stop as well, so...
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Unless he's changed his wing level potentially. I'm not sure what could have happened on that one. But now it's looking like a bit of a Prince Killer train as it looks like Chill needs to really get a move on if he's going to get close to Sparhole. Sparhole almost out of that penalty barrier then. So if anything's going to happen then for Chill, it's got to happen soon. Obviously still in the chance really to get the championship if all goes well for him. He needs to get 15 points ahead of Sparhole. Here we go then, Chill. He's closing on Prince. He's going to go to the outside. Prince sticks to the inside line. Down towards turn number 1. Prince runs very wide. And oh, he's not going to get the switchback. Prince parks it on the apex. And could this potentially bring Mambo into things? It could be free white. Cowboy Key comes out in a, oh my god, look at that. It's free white. Down towards turn number 4. Look how close it is for these guys. And Chill, round the outside, takes the move. Oh no! No, 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 no! Chill's out.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, he's got touched from the rear. Safety car. It's a safety car. Oh no. That's going to bring Fiscal into it. And oh no. Quincy got a drive through. Oh, it's all gone. Oh my. Could this get more Brazilian? So Chill is...
Just as Chill was getting some pace, he crashes out.
I would say he crashes out. He got crashed out. So
yeah.
So what happens to Catboy Key then? Does he get unlapped? No, he doesn't. I don't think they do. I don't think there's a thing that lets him go past. So unless I don't know what happens here. I did say C2 was cleaner, but I feel like that was a bit of a freak accident, to be fair. As yeah, Cowboy Key gets to go past, actually. Oh, don't hit the safety car, mate. As he now flies through. Oh, he's got a 5-second time penalty for that. Oh, no. And looks like Lord is wanting maybe a bit of action. Oh, what's this? Oh, looks like he's got... Marlon's got Lord Elephant's got a bit of a oh, what's happening here? Cowboy Key, he's got a speeding underneath the safety car. Oh no, could it go even? It's gone from bad to worse. And I don't think, no, Prince couldn't even serve his drive through, could he? So he's just on the soft...
No, he couldn't. Yeah, I think he had some damage, so yeah, I think he had to replace his front wing.
Actually, to be fair, oh, I don't know. It's a hard one. So Prince is probably going to have to come, because obviously there's still this threat of yeah. Look at the clouds now. The clouds are coming over. So oh, I don't know, Boomer. This is about to get tasty. I can tell you that one. So Mamba's headed into the headed into the pits.
Yeah.
Wait again.
No, I don't think he... No,
yeah, he
staying
did.
Out now.
Yeah, so he headed...
He was in the last lap. Prince can him again.
Yeah, he's trying to get that drive-through. He can't do it. You can't do a drive-through underneath a safety car. I don't think he knows. You can't do drive-throughs underneath a safety car, Prince. Oh, no. Yeah. Ah. This is so annoying for Prince. He's trying to get rid of that penalty, but it's not going because it's underneath the safety car. You can't do that. So he's just going to have to hope for the best there. As Fiscal is getting back into this now, to be fair. He's been out of it since turn 1, lap 1. And yeah, it's just... So this is really sparked up the grid then. So Sparholt taking the reins. Scoping behind, and then Wesley. So Wesley at the moment will be losing out in the championship. P4 is Jerome, P5 is Bosmots, P6 Invisible, P7 Black Mamba. So Invisible could be on for something here, to be fair. So if this rain does happen, as it's becoming ever more likely with these VSCs and safety cars, could Invisible be in a very good position right now? Because obviously he's going to have the pace right now. He'll probably get past Bosmots and Jerome pretty easily on these new tyres. I just don't know. Safety car, I don't think it's coming in this lap. I think it'll be coming in next lap. Oh, this is just... I don't know what to say right now.
It's amazing. Another great Brazilian race.
We're down to 10 drivers. Nothing like that Monaco 96 race, though. Don't worry, lads. We're not down to 5 yet. Fiscal heading into the pits. Why are you heading into the pits? I don't understand people. Unless he's got damage? Fiscal's going on to Inters.
Why? Why? Is there maybe rain sooner than we expected?
What? I've seen some bold strategy calls from Fiscal, but that is something I would have never seen in my. What? There's no rain on track. I've said all season he's had the weirdest strategy calls of all, like ever. But Fiscal, it's not even raining. Like what? Safety car will be coming in at the end of this lap. There's no rain on track. What is he seeing that we aren't? He's on Inters. I don't know what he's trying. Could be ready mode. Yeah, but it'd still be the crossover point in like 5 laps. It's not a good. Yeah, surely he's drunk. Don't know what Fiscal's doing here, but the safety car's coming in at the end of this lap then, and it's all gonna get hectic once again. Here we go. When will Spa-Holt go? When will Scope reply? Will Scope be thinking tactically here? Interesting strat, says Walshabert. And here we go then. Spa-Holt goes. Everyone will go. Everyone will follow. It's green. It's going to be green lights once we cross the line. It's all fair racing. Down towards turn 1. Then we go green. And look at that. Jerome's looking for a move on Wesley. Oh no! Jerome! Oh, what is happening there?
Wesley's round.
Jerome,
no,
what were you thinking?
That was a bad move. That was a really bad move.
Oh, what was he thinking? Jerome, that was... Oh my. Now, that... I don't know if that was... Surely, if that's tactical... If that's alpha tactics, then that is disgusting. But I don't think that... Surely that wasn't tactics. Oh my. So Jerome now in that P2 position. What has happened there? Oh my god. So Scope has got past Fiscal without a surprise there, as he's just trundling around on intermediates. I don't know what he's...
Wesley has got damage as well.
Oh, he's going to be so annoyed.
Yeah, isn't Sharon a good friend of him as well, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that friendship might be over now.
Oh my. How the tables turn then. We've still got this wet weather as well. So don't... Oh my god. I don't know. I don't think it was intentional, guys. So don't go attacking Jerome. It's just a mistake. And one who 100% regrets. He's taken out 2 people there. And I don't think he'll be happy with that in the slightest himself. Oh, God. Oh. I can tell you right now, this race isn't over yet. So don't say, oh, this race is getting good. We've still got Prinz and Invisible who are on new soft tyres. Can Prinz get involved? Oh, my. Yeah, the Williams are really under attack today. So... Oh my, this is just gone from, it's hit the fan. I don't even know. But here we go then. Prince Killer running wide. He's going to try. Prince Killer heads into the pits. What? Oh, he's serving his drive through. Ah. There you go. Yeah, Jerome's really angry with himself, according to Walshabert. That's a real shame. But now, Prince heading into the pits. Oh, it's all going a bit, I've got to say, tits up for everyone at the moment. But Invisible trying it on Jerome then. Here we go. Maybe around the outside, maybe to the inside. We're not even sure where it's going to go. Jerome's still there. And Prince and Invisible can't get past at the moment. If Prince is going to get in on the action, then he's going to do it. He's going to have to do it soon. And please tell me why Fiscal's still out on the Inters. There is no rain on track. I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, I think he was hoping for the rain to be here sooner than later, so yeah.
It's going to be coming soon, I can tell you that, but I don't think that soon is the real thing. Jerome then, getting closed in by Invisible. Who's got better top speed at the end of the straight then? We see rain.
It's raining.
It's raining. And another spanner into the works then. As now, surely this is Invisible's time to shine. Everyone else on used and old softs with less grip. Surely this is time for Invisible to try it. And this could be an Invisible win. How? Oh my god, this race is just ridiculous. But here we go then. Does Invisible have the grip compared to the likes of Sparhole on 14 lap old tyres then? And they're on the mediums as well. So, it's just another thing to add. This could be an Invisible. Yeah, it could be. Oh.
Yeah, but you have to think about the rain as well. I mean, the rain can spice up everything.
Yeah, Wesley could still be in for this if the rain really does put a spanner in the works. You never know. He could be Brendan Lee in the rain. But Jerome almost fainting to go in the pits there, but doesn't. As now down.
They're catching to Sparhold as well, so Sparhold is really struggling with his tyres.
So Jerome looks like he may be a bit of a god in the crossover point as everyone's a bit spread over on track. We can see, look at that from Black Mamba's view, Invisible just trying to get a little bit of a switch back actually on Jerome. Now they're going side by side. Oh, for a second there, and now he's got to pull out that one. And could this be Black Mamba's time to shine as well? 7 lap old tyres. I just don't know. This is just all going a bit bit mad at the moment. If only there were more drivers on track. If only. But now coming through the next few corners, then we've got still three of the 4 championship contenders in the race. But at the moment, it does seem like QVR Sparhole may take the championship at this moment. But with 10 laps to go, anything could change. Will someone try and stay out? If the conditions stay like this, will someone try and stay out on these tyres then?
Invisible now going for the move around the outside into the SNS.
Here we go then. Oh, is Jerome going to brake late? He's going to brake later. And let's have a look. A bit of a switch, but maybe a cutback move from Invisible here. Here we go. He's going to be round the outside if he's going to get this move done. It's going to be side by side down the Retroposter. And it seems like, yes, he has. Invisible has got the move for second and will be closing up towards Sparhole. As now, Inters are looking like the tyre in hand. So, Fiscal, you're about 5 laps a bit too early. And now, surely, Invisible will have so much more pace than Sparhole ahead on grippier tyres. Brain Dead McLaren ruined it. Yeah, chill. It's a shame. It's I think it was just a bit of it was one of those like incidents like what you have on 2018 with Desync, but obviously it wasn't Desync. There was obviously an obvious touch there where you just clipped each other on front to rear, and it's a real shame. Here we go then. Lord Elephant said he predicted an Invisible win, and here we go then. It's all going to get a bit interesting. Who will anyone pit at the end of this lap? Here we go. People heading into the pit, so Invisible not banking on another lap. Oh, a Sparhole spins almost into the pit lane. As Jerome goes for another lap. Obviously, I think DRS has been disabled at this point, has it not?
I didn't see. I missed that.
Oh, wow. Well, it's definitely...
Jerome is really struggling now. Yeah,
right call to head into the pits this time around, and Fiscal will be loving life right now. Down in his tyres, but looks like quite a few people getting... oh, here we go, Ted. Oh, we got Ted. We need Ted in the box. Oh, God. Hang on. It's a bit late now, but we can still get Ted in the box. Ted, answer your call on Snapchat. Oh. Ted? Hello, we've got Ted.
Hello from a very busy pit lanes back. There is a lot of regarding whether the team should fit the inters or not. Many pit crews running it looks very well on track, and I think everyone is going to fit the inters. At the end of the day, it's for the drivers to call whether they want to fit the inters. But we will see how it unfolds in this race. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lord, for that. Love that. Did you even hear that?
I heard that.
Okay, good. Oh, Fiscal's gone to space and back. As Marlon just heading in on the action there. As Jerome surely will go to the back of the grid now. As Jerome, yeah, surely this is not. It's not been a good pull for the Alphas. And now it's a race between Invisible, Sparrow and Black Mamba for the race lead. That's something I did think I've been saying. Championship or not, it was shoot from the McLaren. Yeah. Chill, just chewing it, mate. I can't really say much, but it's all just a bit. I just don't know. It's controversial again. Honestly, the best I've ever seen. It's just been a bit of a controversial race, hasn't it? With everything happening. Could you check pens? Brimmer, I've got a little job for you.
Yeah, I'm right on it.
Right on it.
Sparrow has 2 warnings. No, he's on. Wait, 1, 2, 3 warnings, but no penalty.
He's probably got a contact warning. That most probably is.
Invisible has 1 warning. Black Mamba has a 5-second penalty. I think that's for speeding in the pit lane.
I think that's been served.
And another penalty. Scopefield has 2 warnings. Sharon has a lot of penalties. About 10 seconds worth of penalties. Let's see what Wesley has. Wesley has 2 warnings.
I don't think. I think it's a bit late to probably count him in for the win now, but it almost seems like the championship. It seems like the championship's kind of wrapped up now. But it all seems like there's not going to be as much drama as we would have hoped with Jerome's little move. Probably causing it's just caused a lot of chaos, hasn't it? With taking out 2 people with them at the same time, and it looks like there's no battles really happening on track right now. So why don't we have a look at the positions gains and lost then? So Sparhole up 4, Invisible up 6. He'll be loving it. Black Mamba, same position as where he started. Scope down 3. He'll be really annoyed, and I assume at the end of the race there'll be a few chats with Jerome. I can tell you that one. Yeah, I did have C1 yesterday, by the way. Jerome in P5 up 4 positions. He'll be happy about that one. He wanted a P1, but I don't think that's going to happen. Prince, same position as where he started. Obviously got that drive through, which kind of started things for his progress. Bosmots up 4. He's still in the running. So Mercedes double points at the moment. Good for him. My quality time, it was on a wet setup, and it was a, what was it, a 0.4? I don't know. But have a look on the stream. Cowboy Key in 8th, up 4 positions, just kept in it. And now here we go then. We've got a battle happening on track. Yes, it is for P8, but it's still a battle. And yeah, coming through the next few corners then.
Obviously no DRS, but it looks like he has a bit better traction than Catboy too.
Yeah, it looks like Wesley's going to get this move done down towards turn 1. Plays his cards right. I'm surely Catboy Key kind of knows that this may not be his move. Yeah, there you go. Wesley around the outside and makes the apex. Lovely. As please do something crazy like Jerome. I don't know who you're saying that to, but it looks like now Sparhole could be on for the win here today. The only way that Sparhole isn't going to win this is if he has a little bit of a moment somehow. But knowing his consistency, he'll be fine, and it seems like he will take over the championship in a very very anticlimactic way as we fly through to start lap 32 now then. Invisible in that second place, getting tracked down now a bit by Mamba actually. I assume those lap times are Something to talk about, as now Mamba is almost within a second of Invisible, hoping for that P2 today. It's impossible to lose championship. No, it's not. This is the moment where you jinxed it. I haven't jinxed anything yet. Maurice, no, he would not get it. He would not get it if he crashes, because Wesley is still in the points, and Wesley's only 1 point behind Sparholt. So if he does crash in these last 4 laps, Wesley would win the championship. Actually, no. Yeah, he would win the championship.
Yeah, he will,
yeah. But I assume Sparholt, with the lead score of 4 seconds, he'll just be taking it very slowly now.
He looks pretty comfortable in these conditions, so yeah.
Oh, Sparholt reporting missing gear. Imagine if he like had an engine failure or something. But anyway, down towards to start lap 33. Then it all looks very easy enough done now for Sparholt. It seems like it's most probably his, unless something does happen in these next few laps. It doesn't seem like it will, and it looks like the Alpha will take home the championship today then. Invisible in that P2, P3 is Black Mambas, but everyone just on their own at the moment. And Chill reporting missing Will. Oh god, everyone's just a bit too far apart really to make some action. So closing battles, there's nothing really happening on track at the moment. We've only a few laps to go then, as Sparholt says, Father Sparholt says, come on, get in there. Sparholt's faster, you can. Jerome, Sparholt, Jerome is faster than you. Can you confirm you got the message? Hey, driver of the day, Jerome. I don't think so. I don't think I can give the driver of the day to Jerome after that incident, really. Sadly, it would have been a good drive for him otherwise, but up to that point, it could have been something. As love the support cast, and yeah, I'd say have to give the driver of the day to. Well, it's got to be to Sparholt if he does take home the win in the end of this with only 3 laps to go, because look how commanding he's in the wet. F for Wesley exactly, but yeah, it's just a shame that had to be an anticlimactic end to this race.
Yeah, I think driver of the day, maybe even Invisible. I mean,
I feel like it's just been like, oh hello, Fiscal's round. Oh, if only there was a safety car. If only.
I don't think there will be with
3 laps
to go.
Yeah. It's just isn't it? But everyone's just like hopping around now, and suddenly Marlon, just don't make any conspiracies up. There's nothing there. But it seems like at the moment it does. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I feel like Sparholt, after everything that's happened, really does deserve like the championship. To be fair, he would have probably won it last time out, but that disqualification, this disqualification really changed that. But I feel like in terms of everything, he kind of does deserve it with the amount of wins he's got compared to Wesley. Wesley only on 1 win, but Wesley's been consistent, which is a good thing. It's just been a sad and abrupt end to his race, really, as Chill could have still been in this. Imagine if Chill was still in this. Lord Ethan saying, yeah, Sparholt's best driver in this league, no cap. Yeah, I don't think he's racing in the Asia Cup though, so it would have been nice to see him in racing in C1. Yeah, so I feel like Sparholt does deserve it at the end of everything. So Invisible, it's been a very good race for him, and surely, I don't know about, I'm going to have a look at the standings very quick. Invisible surely will maybe go off the position. Excuse me. God, I'm dying out here. I'm dying out here.
Are you tired?
I had a test today, okay? I have a chance. I have a reason to be tired. But yeah, Invisible actually will hop up to P5 in the championship. Actually, hang on, Mamba 4 points ahead. So hang on, 18 to 15. Mamba will be out invisible by a point. So
I think Mamba has some penalties, like big penalties though, so
let's have a
this
look.
could be interesting, yeah.
How far is Scope behind?
6.7.
Yeah, there's no chance. I think they'll all stay as it is now. Mamba's only got a 3-second penalty, and that's it because he served his 5-second.
Has he?
Yeah, because he's pit after he got that 5-second.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he would have done it. But now we're on the final lap of the race, and what an anticlimax it's been. Then it's been a shame because it was all looking to be so good, and sadly a little incident after the safety car really did, let's just say, spice things up for us for about 30 seconds before we realised that there wasn't going to be many other battles happening on track. But Mamba's past Fiscal now, as I think we should ride on board with Sparholt. It's been a very commanding season from him. Come on, we've got to be accepting of the truth here. He's been very good throughout the season. He's got what, 6 wins, 3 wins actually, and 6 podiums. It's been a dominant season really. Scope also having a great season, but this guy being consistent as well has helped. And Scopefielder crosses the line and wins the championship as well with it. Invisible takes home 2nd, and 3rd will be Black Mambas. P4 will go to Scope after the most joint amount of wins this season then, with 4 wins linked with Sparholt. Jerome takes P5 after the controversy of that. P5 actually is Princekin after penalties, as Jerome leads it by 0.3 of a second. Bosmot, happy points for Mercedes there, down in P7 as he gets a 5-second time penalty, and looks like Wesley won't be able to conjure up anything to beat that unless Bosmot's penalties are really that big that Wesley can jump up into P7. Let's have a look then. So Wesley won't be happy with that, and yeah, stays P8, and you can see the anger just through how he's finished it over the line then. And Jerome says he's really sorry. Yeah, it's just a shame, isn't it? But Cowboy Key will finish off RLH C2 for the last time. But there you go then. This race did everything, but I feel like in the end the right person has deserved the win there. But it could have been so much more interesting at the end of this. But QVR Sparholt is the winner of your Season 6 C2 Championship. So there you go then. The Nord takes the win today. Once again, like last week. Actually, no, he didn't finish first last week. Once again, for the 4th time this season then, sprays the champagne and picks up the first trophy. Invisible gets his 3rd podium of the season. And then in P3 is Black Mamba, who will take his 5th podium of the season. So these 3 guys having all good races, but it could have been so much more. But there you go then. There is the end of your racing, with Sparholt taking the championship as well as a win. P2 will be Invisible, and P3 is Black Mamba. P4 goes to Scopefielder, and P5 is Prince. P6 is Jerome. P7 is Bosmots. P8 is RLH Wesley. It could have been so much more for him. P9 is Catboy Key. And P10, with the most audacious strategy I've ever seen, is Let's Get Fiscal, with your DNFs being Chill and the 2 Rebels of Donkey Dan and 10 Kate. And there you go then. That is the end of your C2 season, and then we're just gonna get some podium interviews under the way then, and then we will salute goodbye to the season in general and say hello to the Asia Cup. That will follow in only 2 weeks' time, I do believe. I think you should. Whoa, no, whoa, don't announce it on here, come on. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, I don't even think they can hear you, so that's fun. Because I'm in the menus. So I'm inviting Sparhole. I'm inviting Invisible. Hopefully he can join. I don't. And Black Mamba. There you go. I've invited the top 3 for podium interviews. So then they can come and give us a little bit of a word of how they feel their race went then. As hopefully these guys will join. Oh, it's been an interesting race, hasn't it, Brumer?
Yeah, the first part of it was pretty good, but then
and there you go.
just went a bit meh.
And there we go. Then we've got 2 of the 3 already joined. We've got QVR Sparhole in and Black Mamba in. I'm not sure if Invisible will join. We've sent him an invite though, so hopefully he can join.
What happened with Wesley?
So basically what happened was Jerome went for an audacious move up the inside of turn number 1 and hit, I believe it was Scope, and Wesley spun into Scope. Yeah, so bit of a anticlimactic race then, but well done on the championship, Sparhole there, and obviously I assume you're absolutely elated with that one, taking home the CT championship. How was that race for you?
It was tricky. I started in P5. I knew I had to make up a lot of positions through the race. Got off to a decent start. Think got up to P4 after making, I don't know who I overtook there. Was it Chill? I don't know. I got past Scopefielder then, and I was behind Wesley. And I decided to undercut him to get the gap.
Yeah, it's been a good season. That's your 4th win of the season and the 7th podium. You've had a consistent season. Obviously, it would have been an 8th podium actually if Suzuka counted, but it made things a little bit more interesting, didn't it? But
yeah,
so,
definitely.
how are you feeling when Wesley took it long on the first pit stop that you took? Obviously, you went for the undercut. Did you think you could have gone past that easily?
I was a bit scared.
Wheel to wheel banging, just flying around the track. Well, yeah, you could have been very close to actually taking maybe P4 actually. You're just being consistent, obviously just being there, and just got you good results. So well done on that one. Anything else to add? Kind problem. As we now go on to P3 then, Black Mamba, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, beats out Invisible by 1 point in the championship. To take home that P5 then. So Mamba, how was that race for you? Yeah, but one thing to really mention, I was really surprised actually. I've pace in qualifying. You had some electric pace, to be fair. I think you started. Was it P3? P3. Yeah, great start there to the race, and onwards and upwards really. And well, with that pace, you surely would have thought that you could have got that podium in the race as well then. Yeah. I'm okay with the podium. I think everyone's pretty okay with the podium. Personally, I wouldn't be sad if I got a podium. But yeah, well done on that P3 as well. Boomer, who did you suggest to me?
Wesley.
Shall we get Wesley in?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we'll get Wesley in. But thank you guys. Okay, perfect. I've invited Wesley as well. It looks like he's already making a little complaint as he's on the Share Factory. But I've sent him an invite. Thank you guys for attending the podium interviews. If you want to leave, you can. But you can stay as well to hear Wesley's point of view on things as well if you want. As we just get him in the stream. Yeah, well done, Sparholt, on your championship win, and. Well done on P5 Mamba, and just well done in general, 3 of you, for the race today. You put on a good show. So we'll give him 30 seconds to join if he wants to, but after that we'll close down the stream if he doesn't get in. But it's been a great season, to be fair. We've had a lot of great rounds, and personal highlight, as I've just seen on the CT chat. What people are saying is Wesley has joined, so we will go on to him. But my personal highlight of the season is fiscal second. that's definitely my personal highlight at Singapore. But Wesley, you've joined the chat. Wesley, point of view on things. Obviously, it's a bit devastating for you after definitely being a chance to snatching the championship away. What are your thoughts on everything?
Well, I had a really good qualifying. The best lap I did basically all day qualifying when the pressure was on. Decent start of the race, amazing pass on Scope Fielder running outside of turn 1. From there on I was controlling the race. Then the virtual safety car came out, Sparholt undercut me and a few other who pitted under the virtual safety car. Then the incident with Chill happened, the safety car came out, and after the safety car restart I was fortunately ruined, didn't know his braking points.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame there, and I assume I'll probably go to the stewarding room as well. I think Jerome just got a bit too hot under maybe cold brakes, cold tyres. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to explain that. I'd have to hear his point of view on that one before we jump to any conclusions. But it's just a shame there was a bit of an anticlimactic race. But well done on the season, Wesley. I've got to say, it's been very consistent from you throughout, and a deserved P2 in the championship there. And it could have so easily been first place with your pace today.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting battle. It's unfortunate that got taken away.
Yeah,
anyways, congratulations to Sparholt. He did great all season.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was hoping for the battle race. It came for about half a lap and then just went again. Yeah. But well done, everyone. It's been a great season of C2 racing, and hopefully most of you will stay around for next season. So thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I've been Spag. Thank you, Boomer, for commentating next to me. And goodbye.